Hey guys, welcome to Mike It Yourself. So today we're going to install the passive, I guess power is what I'll call it, um, on the Fat Boy. So I've been trying to figure out where I'm going to install the two modules. So it's the relay, the latching relay, and the passive entry module. And I think what I'm going to do is use this area here. So under this flap is a cutout, and I believe there's a tray that's made to go in here for some of the newer models that have an ECU for the bike, but I don't. Right, this bike's too old. Um, so I just by luck happen to have this rubberized tray, and it actually came out of this Pelican container that I bought some time ago. I used to use it to put my cell phone in when I went out mountain biking. That way I don't have to worry about it getting damaged or wet or whatever. So anyhow, the insert fits perfectly in this opening. So got some wires in the way here, but what I'm going to do is go ahead and mount the modules into this. I'll mount the modules into this, use this existing hole here to route my wires through. I'll open it up a little bit, and then I'll have to figure out what I'm going to put as a cover over it to essentially waterproof it as much as possible, or water resistant, right? So I'll have to figure that out. Once that's installed, I just got to route, I believe, just two wires up into the neck, into the switch here. I've already identified where my power is, and just got to disrupt that and force it to run through the relay. So that, again, the goal was when I was away from the bike with the fob, I wouldn't be able to apply power, and when I am close, the power would be available. So the only time the bike could actually be started is if I have the fob with me, kind of like the newer Harleys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, so I got this thing kind of mocked up. I haven't mounted the modules in because I've got to cut off all the excess wire, throw some just protecting over the wires. That way it just looks cleaner. But to kind of show you how this is going to work, right now my bike is in the on position. So the ignition is unlocked, right? So in theory, I should be able to hit the starter button and start it, but it won't because the power's cut off to it, right? So I'm going to do this manually first, and then we'll do it with the proximity. So like I said, unlock means to apply power because I've approached the vehicle, my bike, and I'm ready to go. So I walk up to it, and that triggers or enables power, right? And then if I walk away, it would kill the power. So we're going to go ahead and walk away from it. So I'm going to go ahead and apply power. And again, this isn't so I can leave it in the power state all the time. This is just to help provide another level of security. So I would still turn off my ignition, but say I don't want to lock the ignition, I don't have to worry about it because as soon as I walk away from it, and you have to be greater than 3 feet for more than 3 seconds, it just shut itself off. Now I'm going to go ahead and approach the bike, and it came on. So walking away. Power came off. Walking towards it. Power's on. So that's how it's going to work. So I'm going to clean it up and put it all back together. Okay, so I've got all of the electronics installed now. So the ignition is currently unlocked, and the key is right next to me here. So if I turn this to the on position, I get normal lights, and if I wanted to, I can start it. And what this thing does is if you walk away from the bike, so the key's being taken away from this bike, when it gets to a certain distance, power automatically cuts itself off. So at this point, I can't start it. There's nothing. So even if somebody can turn the switch here, they get no juice. So now if the fob comes back in range, it'll be detected by the proximity sensor, and I can now start the bike if I wanted to. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and maybe you can apply this to your bike if you have an older Harley. Again, if you like what you saw here, you want to see more, if you have any questions, please like, subscribe, and leave any questions or comments in the comment section, and hope to see you in the next video.